Hello, welcome to PlayStation Access. I'm Rob. Joining us is Dave.
Hello.
Joining us on the screen is Uncharted Legacy of Thieves Collection, running on PC.
Yes.
Which, for me, was just a great excuse to play Uncharted Legacy of Thieves again, Dave. It doesn't seem that long since it came out on PS5, and indeed it wasn't that long that it came out on PS5, and reminded me what brilliant games both Uncharted 4: A Thief's End and Uncharted The Lost Legacy are. And it's now like a little reminder again. Here you go again. Here they are. Amazing games.
Yeah, they're embarrassingly good. Naughty Dog are just insanely great at what they do, and one of the things they do is the Uncharted series, and oh my goodness me, it's just the quality is insane.
It does surprise me how often I forget, and every time I go back to them and play them, especially after playing other games, and you just realise, wow, these games are just so good. There's a few things I'd like to talk about, specifics on the PC version of the game, Dave. A lot of this depends on the type of PC and monitor you have, but we are playing on Ultra settings.
Nice.
Which just looks lovely, doesn't it? 4K, 60 frames per second. There are a bunch of things you can tweak and customize depending on the power of the PC you have. So some graphical adjustment features you can see here on the menu. You can adjust the texture and model quality. You can adjust the anisotropic filtering. You can adjust the shadows, the reflections, and the ambient occlusion. All lovely things to tweak and make customizable. I mean, the game looked amazing on PS4. It then looked amazing on PS5. And now, it looks glorious on PC as well. It's just a glorious looking game, whatever you play it on.
It is. I mean, it's embarrassingly good. The attention to detail that Naughty Dog put into their games is insane. Like, they treat every aspect of it with so much love and care. And I think, that they always look good. As you said, they've looked good on PS4 and PS5 ahead of this. But for me, it's really the quality of the storytelling and the gameplay that is the real winner here. They're just excellent games, and a reason to play them again. Or, I mean, we always talk about this, especially with a platform change like this.
Yeah.
Imagine having never played these games before.
I was thinking that.
And there will be people out there who haven't, of course, and I'm so excited for them.
I mean, every time I play it again, I do imagine myself in the shoes of someone who's experiencing this all for the first time. And even though I've played these games multiple times now, it's impossible not to get swept along in the pure, joyous, cinematic adventure of it. Like, the treasure hunting is so cool. Like, the Scotland level that we're looking at now, I love this bit where you have to find the right grave, and you flick the skull round on the grave, and some secret stairs open up, and you go into a secret underground chamber that no one's been in for goodness knows how many hundreds of years. Like, that feeling of... that magical feeling of adventure, that filmic feeling of adventure, that glorified feeling of adventure. Obviously Indiana Jones is a big influence on Nathan Drake and this whole sort of genre, and it just captures that magic so perfectly. It's just so swashbuckling, and it's impossible to play this game without just a massive grin on your face, basically.
It is, and the characters are so relatable, lovable. I don't know, like, Nathan Drake is just one of the all-time great characters, but he's got a cast of friends and family with him, who are equally as good, a great foil for him, and I love watching them interact. I love the scripts, I love the performances. They're second to none. They really are. Just Nolan North as Nathan Drake is one of the all-time,
I agree,
best matchups ever.
And also, we're talking about the visuals. One thing that I think Uncharted 4 brought to the series more than what we'd seen before in the series were these incredible, large, explorable environments. The Madagascar level in particular that we're looking at now looks incredible. And if you do have a compatible PC and monitor, you can enjoy ultra-wide monitor support.
My God.
So you can view this glorious terrain in ultra-wide. which is just very cool. On the controls as well, I've been playing with a DualSense, which you can hook up to your PC with a USB cable, and you can enjoy the haptic feedback and dynamic trigger effects through the DualSense, just like you can on PS5, which is amazing. You can also play it with a DualShock 4 if you prefer, or if you like, you can play with a keyboard and mouse, and all of the controls are fully customizable, so you can, on a keyboard and mouse, you can remap them however you like. So there's a great deal of customization there, which is very cool.
Yeah, if you can get your hands on the DualSense, if you don't have one already, I highly recommend that you do. It's such a great controller, and the little tiny things it does elevate the experience of playing these games, especially, just so much, I think.
I agree. I mean, the good thing, I think, is there's just so much choice now. You can play this game however you like. There's so many options available, and it is cool. I do think it's really cool that these games and a lot of other PlayStation Studios games are now available to just a much wider audience than they were before.
Yeah.
I think it's, these games are so good that they should just be enjoyed by everybody. And we've talked a lot about Uncharted 4 as well, and this is another thing I always say. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, whilst not as big and grand and epic as Uncharted 4, certainly in terms of the length of it, some of the stuff in that game is absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Like the technical, the set pieces, the Western Ghats area as an area of explorable stuff. There's so much optional stuff that you can do in that area that isn't tied to the story. You can just go off and explore. I think it's my single favourite area in any Uncharted game. And playing as Chloe with Nadine, that's a great combo as well. We were talking about the characters just being timeless and just so fun to play as and hang out with. You'd think, wouldn't you, that Uncharted without Nathan Drake, you'd be like, well, it's not Uncharted then, is it? But with Chloe and Nadine, it doesn't feel like it's lost any of that charm. In fact, it feels even better in some ways. It's such a good game.
It's a criminally overlooked game, I think.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's such a shame. If you haven't played it, I highly implore you to do it. It's so good. The opening sequence is one of the all-time great action sequences, action set pieces in all video games.
Yeah.
And I love the Madagascar level in A Thief's End. And I think that that's hugely influenced a large part of The Lost Legacy, and it's just that, but more and more and more. And the exploration is just wonderful. The sense of discovering this place lost to time, which all the Uncharted games do so well. That the sense that you're the first person to be there for ages, and I love these ancient puzzles, these things, the madness of the idea of these ancient civilizations and setting up these kind of puzzle rooms for you to solve, but I just love it.
Yeah,
absolutely love it.
Yeah, I don't like to think about the actual construction.
It's best not to.
Yeah, don't need to. No. Especially that bit in the Western Ghats area where there's that infernal puzzle with the statues with the swords, and Chloe has to hop across the platforms.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it took me so long. I sucked so bad at it.
Yeah, at least it looks nice while you're doing it.
It does. It looks glorious. But yeah, the Lost Legacy is absolutely fantastic. And as a package, Legacy of Thieves Collection, the two games that you get, you'd be hard pushed to find two games as consistently good as these two, and that work so well together as well. It's an amazing package, and if you've not played them before and you're a PC gamer, welcome, by the way, if this is your first time to PlayStation Access. If you've not played them before, you're in for one heck of a treat.
Yeah.
Not just a visual treat, because that's going to be the first thing you notice that I think blows your socks off, but as we've been saying, the story, the warmth, the humour, the action, it's like nothing else.
Yeah.
So there you go, Dave. There's Uncharted, Legacy of Thieves Collection, running on PC. I'm really glad that I get to go and play these games again.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sit at my desk.
Any reason.
And in fact now, even after I press stop on this video, what I'm gonna do, instead of going home, I'm just gonna go back on my desk and play some more.
Yeah. Don't blame you.
They are fantastic looking games. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the video, everyone. Please leave us a like if you have. Please subscribe if you're new to the channel, because we have loads of videos on everything PlayStation, and click the notification bell if you haven't already done so you never miss any of the videos that we put live. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.